go live. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream, Harry. How's it going? Star Wars. More Star Wars indeed. I've started work on your first book, The American Presence in the Interwar Romania. From Ford to Frigadier. Frigadier? I don't know that name. Is that an American president? I don't know if it is an American president or not. That said, I will need to get out of there because I need... my sound needs to be... Congratulations on working on the book. There it is. Now I can see things properly, hopefully. Can I? Not from there. I tell you what. It is tricky. There we go. Now I can click over here. Please don't do weird things. It didn't do weird things. Yeah, basically that has to do with the, quick save shows up? Nope. No, that's good. That has to do with the volume, because I need to know where 0 is, so it's a little bit more balanced, and I'm not like constantly looking for sound. Frigadier, you need to pronounce it like in French, frigidaire. For some reason, they were a division of General Motors making electric stoves, washing machines, and refrigerators. That sort of stuff is really interesting. It's very important to record all of that, because you know it's the nitty-gritty of certain political issues that often get lost, where, you know, when we're just talking about the big picture stuff. And it's very easy to forget about that sort of stuff, and that usually has a huge impact on the lives of many people. And writing history from that perspective is really... I feel that it's easier on some aspects, because you just mostly need to do the research. But at the same time, it's really valuable, I feel. All my work, all my papers when I did archaeology. Now, archaeology is necessarily more like localized. It's not about big picture stuff, although you can do big picture stuff in archaeology. Sorry, bumped the microphone. But all my papers were like really local stuff, like the. I did a paper on a mine. I did a paper on a farm. I did a paper on a. What was that thing? Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, it was a series of wells. So it wasn't that one. The one on the series of wells were sort of rubbish. But either way, what else did I do? Probably others that I forget. Political and economical, the huge pain in the ass is finding and buying ads, photos, pamphlets, and as millions of documents and photos were burned by the communists. Yeah, that's why. That's why it gets forgotten when you're talking about, like, general stories, just because the little details go away. So, we're getting out of here. We didn't kill HK-47 last episode, last stream. And we have friends. We have Atten, and we have Kreia. And we have my character that I forget the name of, because of Adelaide. That's right. Yeah, let's go. We have... I'm not going to say that I'm dressed for... Oh. Are we going into the ship? Harbinger command deck. I think we are.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain.
That's
Yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
It's not too late to dump you back in the security room.
We cannot go back into the facility. If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
I saw this vessel dock when he did a fuel pipe entered the fuel depot behind the force field.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
That's probably not going to be an issue. We know where the computer is. We just need to find T3 for that. Well, if you've got an idea instead of another complaint, let's hear it.
The two of you, be silent.
He started it.
We need a course of action, not division in our ranks. Otherwise, this
I like
ship
it. I like
will
it.
be our last stand.
Well, wait. How did this ship dock here?
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their navicomputer. They'd have to.
I think we can get there. Let's focus on the problem we can solve, getting the codes. Otherwise, getting the hangar means nothing.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment.
We did it.
Let us go.
Now that you have a party, certain actions and dialogue responses will increase or decrease your influence with your companions, depending on their personality. Some respect cruelty, while others may respect nobility, loyalty, cleverness, brute force, and so on. The higher your influence with a companion, the more your alignment affects theirs. An extreme high and low influence with a companion can open up additional dialogue choices. There are benefits to both, so treat them as you will.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
20 good men, welcome to the stream. Hey Colonel, haven't been here to watch since Bloodlines. Oh my god, Bloodlines. So after I finished Bloodlines, I did Oblivion. And after I finished Oblivion, can you believe it? It's been a while, after I did Oblivion, I did... I am doing Fallout New Vegas. And now I'm doing 2 games at the same time, basically, on stream. And I'm streaming 3 times a week. On Saturdays, it's going to be an hour later. So if you're on the sort of more American time zone, then, well, that's, you might be able to catch me on 1 hour later. It's still a 3-hour stream, and I go an hour later here on Twitch. It might be KOTOR, it might be New Vegas. Either way, it's gonna be Obsidian Games. This one is this is their first game, and like right off the bat, the 2 characters are messing with each other so much. Kreia and Atton, I mean, like it's very obvious that they really want to push the sort of, it's not, what is it called? Credibility? What, you know, them liking us. It's a system that makes it into Neverwinter Nights 2 as well. But honestly, I don't remember it existing in any other Obsidian game, because they just make it a little bit simple. Well, actually, that's not true. In Pillars of Eternity, they have, certainly in Pillars of Eternity 2, they have a similar system, but not with bonuses and whatnot. So, about that, I want to figure out every one of these characters. Kreia and Atton. Now, I enjoyed the back and forth with Atton. That was good. That was fun. And he's clearly being set up to be sort of an opposite force to my main character, which I like a lot. So let's make choices here based on those things. Forgive me, Kreia, I was distracted for a moment. I will be more mindful of the present. I don't think Kreia wants me to appeal to her, to appease her, so I'm not gonna go with that. Watch that tone, old woman. I will not be lectured by you. That is very my character. But, yeah, we're not going to do that, I don't think. Atton's plan was a good one. Let's head to the bridge and get the drift charts. I think that is the correct choice here, because it's accepting Atton's contribution, and at the same time, sort of reiterating what Kreia just said. So, yeah, I think that's good. And, let's just go with this.
All right. But this won't end well. Trust me.
And, dang it, light side has been gained. I don't want light side. Influence has been gained by Atton. I'm gonna turn you dark, my dude. You're gonna feel the burn. Or, I mean, it's because, you know, charred or something. Yeah, we should be okay. I do want to max out dark, but that's probably gonna be achieved through actual choices rather than just, you know, cozying up to them. Let us look at how that works. Because in Neverwinter Nights 2, there's like a slider down here. And I think there is a slider... Oh, there's... Knights of the Old Republic 1 also has that slider. Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, absolutely. This is not an innovation in the sense of, you know, it was in the first game. I just... Kreia right there. I just cannot see, as far as I can tell. I cannot see if they like me or not, which is a bit of a bummer. But we have a team. Let's get moving.
Yes.
Just stopping by to say hi, says Jung, welcome, and have a good weekend. Thank you for showing up. bring the volume back down. Harry... Oh, Harry was here already. I thought Harry was saying hi. But no, I mean, he was, just not me. Low security door. Well, if it's low security, you can get stabbed in the face. Oh. There's dead people in here. Well, there's probably going to be a lot of dead people in this place. Ikani battle armor. Really? So, I can't use it. You cannot equip this item. You don't have the prerequisites. But... Oh, Kreia can't use it either. Can he use it? Yes, he can. That gives him a huge defense bonus and a maximum dexterity of +3, which is probably not that much of a problem. And I say that... I wonder if I can use his robes. I can't. Yeah. But it's probably not an issue. He looks... Well, he looks like Karth from the first game. Yeah, he doesn't have force either, so he doesn't show up over there as mana. Dan Elton, welcome to the stream. Can I stay and still say hi? Yes, absolutely you can. Good evening. Sadly not American zones, Latvia +2. Oh yeah, so it's very late for you always. And it's 1 AM for me now. Yes, I know, so it's even worse on Saturdays then. Finished the session of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition half an hour ago and saw a notification. Well, I hope you had a good time. It broke some things over here, unfortunate, but that's just... Actually, that is not how it works. We have an autosave. Yeah, that's not how it works. I think some of them might be able to open these things. How do I see that? I would need to go into skills. Skills. And what I need to look at is security. He's the security one. Yes. So he's going to be the one opening things. Let's do that. There it is. I mean, it's a bit of a waste here, but...
Pure Bazak.
Did you what say now? I don't know what he said, but that was weird. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, let's go with the sniper shot. Let's get you to cast fear on those. And let's get you to cast shock.
What is it?
It's these guys. Yeah. Oh no, it didn't matter. They reset the let's see what I can do here. They reset their abilities the moment combat started, as far as I can tell.
Everyone down.
Good. Okay. They are indeed all down. Okay. Briefing room console. Okay, what do we have over here? Briefing room logs. Course change. Onderon.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there.
Has a maze feeling.
Pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction.
Cuddly Bear, welcome to the stream from Belgium. Hi.
There's just not enough ships.
KOTOR is worth it.
To cover.
Fair enough.
Still rebuilding from the war with Malik, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait.
Passenger transport.
As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity.
Her.
I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority, whether she knows it or not.
She knows it. So it's not the person who we saw meditating. Distress signal over here.
We picked up a distress signal.
We saw somebody meditating amid the corpses in a vision.
We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap.
Priority override?
We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears
I think
to be
that's our
a
distress
battle that's
signal.
taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there is a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter. Did you get confirmation on it?
Yeah, that's same here, 20.
We did not
Same
have that
here.
listed in our
It's been a long
database,
time.
So we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it recovered.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Seed out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kicked.
Oh yeah, as well, Harry.
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
That's fine.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always,
These guys
it
show
is
up
my
every once in a
pleasure
while.
to serve.
So, we have two people here. Evidently, the distress signal must have been from our ship. But we have this she person that is the diplomatic passenger. And we have, obviously, the person who, I think, killed everybody in this ship. And, yeah, journal entry added. Let's see what that is all about. Apparently, the Republic knew of your exiled status, and they had secretly been monitoring you on the vessel. They even assigned the HK droid, or protocol droid, to watch you, which is probably how he discovered your presence in the first place. Was it that one in the Vision? Because the one in the Vision shouldn't the one in the Vision be here in this ship rather than in the I get confused easily. Either way. We have another door. So we have oh hi. Yeah, we have these invisible fools. And I'm just gonna let my dudes do their thing. That's pretty good. That you over there. I'm just gonna force body, please. Did I do the force body? I did not. Nah, that works. Oh, there's another one. Okay, force body, please. Force body. My God. Why is it so difficult? There's another one. That worked out. Okay. So, yeah, we have these guys over here. It's possible that in the vision that we saw the enemy, or, you know, the main screen evil person, it's possible that he was actually with other people. In fact, it's most likely that he was. So, you... Oh, he didn't say anything when I selected him. Please hack that thing. We got ourselves a Scout Enforcer. That might be a good upgrade for him. I don't know. So he's got a mining laser. That sounds like a good upgrade. So he's got a 1d8 threat level of 5%. And the Enforcer is a 1d4 threat level of 10%. With extra... Oh. Also, on hit, stun, 25% chance for 6 seconds, DC 10. It's not a very good DC, but earlier in the game, that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on the offhand. Because, yes. And, because it's not mostly for the damage. I don't know what that was all about. I think his animation for taking that out just bugged out. But, it's mostly for... Ooh, interesting. I was holding this key, and, the game just decided to keep rotating the camera when I saved. Yeah, but... Oh, you'll need the asteroid drift charts from the bridge if you hope to escape Peragus. Yes, well, yeah, but why do you say that over here? I don't know what that door is. To crew quarters? What do you mean, to crew quarters? That's not... What? Is that a bug? I think it might be a bug. An oversight, perhaps. The original later part of the game and ending was confusing as I remember. Yeah, I never understood the ending. It was like, oh, well, I guess that's it. No more game for you. And I finished it twice, I believe. Both of those times as a light side character. And so I'm playing dark side now, and I'm very much looking forward. Didn't mean to do that. Quick save. Yes. Very easy to click there. Or not click, to just go against that door. That I don't like that. Because, you know, you can see it up top. If you go over there, you leave. That's the broken door on the other side. This door is not broken. At least not yet. Oh, this is the main... This place looks very similar to the ship that we start the first game in. Is it the ship that we start the first game in? Or is it just that all Sith ships look like this? We got the Navi computer over here. Let's see. Can't I not see it? Yes, I can. This is going to require things. Let's see what we can do. So how do I see that? Skills. Computer. Computers of 3. Yeah, we're all bad at computers. He's a little bit better. Yeah, he's got a lot of skills. I think he might be able to do something here. It's the same. So we can reroute the Navi computer, or we can slice the Navi computer. Let's reroute it. You have rerouted the system and accessed what remains of the ship's astrogation capabilities. Let's download the original drift charts for the Padawan asteroid fields. And download it. Check the Harbinger logs. And we have emergency broadcast.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received
same as the same class of Republic. Yeah,
attack by Sith forces.
Republic ship.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept.
Sith warship?
Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want it tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
It's gotta be the invisible people, right? They just go into stealth. Survivors?
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went.
The Ebon Hawk is a freighter, I believe. Is that what he is referring to? Everybody in the Ebon Hawk was dead. I think that's what he's referring to. Emergency report.
We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
Ah!
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory what it is.
Now!
Okay. And the journal has been added. Apparently the Republic knew of your exiled status. Well, yeah, but you reached the dormitory. Wait. I need to go there. That's why I need... Okay, it's good. Light. Let's go. Let's go this way. Oh, plasteel. I mean, cylinder is the point. Plasteel is just the material that it's made out of. Reflex package. Not too shabby. No invisible people. They're actually very, very visible and very obvious that they're there. Just need to look at the shimmer. But the first time, it's not as obvious as it might seem at first. So this... Oh. Oh. Oh, the shimmer only happens when you're rotating the camera. And oh, yeah, no, they spawned in. You can't fool me. You know, I know exactly what you're doing. Yeah. I know games very well.
More where that came from.
Well, there is, but you need to do it. Okay, that's a kill. Let's go over here.
More where that came from.
And level up. Very nice. Oh. Yeah. They're dead. So, we are getting skills. Same as always. Awareness, persuade, and treat injury. That's basically my deal. We are getting feats. Improved force focus. That's pretty awesome. Unarmed specialist too, but that's just a free one. We don't really need to worry about unarmed specialist. Although, it might be that we are going to fight as unarmed if we get unarmed later. Like, you know, the first game likes to put us in situations where we lose all of our equipment and are alone. So I expect this one to do the same. So we got a Jedi Console over here, adds +3 to difficulty class for all saving throws against the character's force powers, which is awesome. So instead of being a +2, it's a +3 because it replaces the force focus. So it's just a +1 effectively, so that's pretty nice. And we have one feat to put in here. This is good. Because we have access to second levels. Oh, this is feats. We don't need feats. I mean, we do, but not too much. Dueling. Do I want dueling? I might. So what am I looking at? Because we're level 6 now, so we might have some new feats that we didn't have access to. So we got precise shot. Oh, that's precise shot number 4. There's precise shots for days. Nah, I don't need that. Stealth run would be interesting, but I don't have stealth. Regenerate vitality points is actually pretty awesome. The character has an increased healing rate, allowing them to recover vitality more quickly. I might go with that because I'm using the thing that allows me to use my health instead of my mana points. Speed through... No, wait. Character moves a little bit faster. That is useless. Mobility is so pointless. If it were like 50% faster, that would make the animations very weird. Finesse for melee weapons, finesse for lightsabers. Class skill stealth. We got a bunch of class skills. We got regenerate force points. That is what I'm talking about. That's probably what we're gonna go with instead of health. Close combat, don't need it. Not for her. And then we got improved toughness, which we might need. So the regenerate, it requires level 4. Yeah. I don't know if I did a good job choosing toughness before. Don't need that. 2-weapon fighting might be a thing that I go with. I think I will, actually. It'll be a two-weapon handler. Because we don't have bonuses, so the offhand doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go with regenerate force points. Through training and meditation, the character has become better able to channel the force, allowing them to recover force points more quickly. Lovely. And of course we have powers. 2 powers. Nice. So we still don't have access to the higher level ones. We do have something over here, Dominate Mind. So in a that's opposed to Affect Mind. We have Dominate Mind, which I will go with. So Dominate Mind enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options appear in conversations as appropriate. Dominate Mind is more powerful than Affect Mind, and very few beings can resist its effects. This power does not affect droids. So, I will go with that. Force Deflection. That might be a cool thing. This power gives the Jedi the ability to deflect any ranged attacks without a lightsaber. The Jedi can't reflect blaster bolts back at enemies, however. Probably don't want that. Probably don't want that, because we will have lightsabers, so it doesn't matter. Mind Trick might be an interesting thing, but we were already looking at these. Let's just look at anything that might be level 6. Because there's some around here that I like. Force Deflection is definitely level 6. Force Body. I have that already, and the other one is improved. Force Body. There it is. Battle Meditation. +2 to attack rolls, +2 to damage, and +2 to will saves to all party members. Wait, it is restricted by armor. What does that do? What the heck? This effect lasts for 20 seconds and will not affect any droids in the party. I think I want that. I don't think it, like, because it's called battle meditation, I don't think I need to stay meditating. You know what I mean? And I think that is the best one that we have right now. Not that there's not others that I want, but that one is pretty good. Battle Meditation. This power grants +2 to attack rolls, to damage, and to will saves to all party members. It also increases the vitality point regeneration rate of the party, and effect lasts 20 seconds and will not affect any droids in the party. Let's do that as well. So that's pretty awesome, and that is our level up. Why do I have that? It only lasts for 20 seconds. Oh, because I have the Force body. Right. That's what it says. That's what that little thing is. Okay. What do we have in this blast door? That's what I wanted to see. This door has been magnetically sealed, and it cannot be opened. Well, I guess we can't go there. So basically, before battle, I want to do battle meditation and Force body. If I can help it. We got a foot locker over there. Plasteel cylinder. But as far as I can tell, no assassins. Unless they only shimmer if they start moving. Either way.
Just say the word.
I am saying the word. Open that thing. Zabrak Vibroblade. And credits. Credits are fine.
Yes.
But the Vibroblade might be better for her. So she has a Vibro Cutter. This thing is 1d10 +2. So, and pretty awesome. Finesse. Bonus feat. So that's pretty good as well, because it means that it's a finesse weapon, and she doesn't use her her strength. She uses her dexterity rather. So that is pretty awesome for me. Yeah, the game is really confused about that particular animation. What's that all about? I think it's because I don't know. It's because of the way I'm recording the game. I think because you know there's some sacrifices that must be made with these old games, since I'm streaming and recording at the same time. Padawan Robe. I think I'm gonna have my first robe, and instead of having this vault steel looking vault steel, yeah, vault suit. Padawan Robe. What does that do? Oh, it's bad at defense. Members of the Jedi Order typically wear plain or unassuming garments, but that's because they are lame. Do I look good? I do not look good. I look super ugly, but such is life. One must make sacrifices. Oh, hi. I see you. So, this. Okay, and then battle meditation. Okay, well, I guess no meditation for me. Nope, that's not what I want. That's for you.
Say the word.
Good. So it's like in the first game, where if you cycle through your companions, they talk. Even though they didn't. They talk if you unpause. Ooh, hi. Oh, that thunder happened before I even had the chance to think. This guy's is a tough one, though. We got some levels. This is bad. What can I do here to survive? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Definitely doing the wrong thing is what you're doing. Let's apply that. No. Cancel. Let's do that. And then you are basically not going to be here. Goodbye. Yes. And that's good. Oh, they both died. Good job. Good job. And these are the escape pods. They really were waiting for me, weren't they? I'm fine with that. Okay, what do we have over here? Are they there, the escape pods? Because only one of them is interactable. They are. No, maybe not. Look at them. They're different. I don't know. Either way, we have a level up, and we must take care of that.
What is it?
It's the level up. Oh, both of them have leveled up. Nice. Okay, so, as for Atten, he's just basically getting... I could get computer use. Probably going up on stealth, security. So we got demolitions. Yeah, he's getting demolition, stealth, and security. Very nice. No computers for him. We're gonna get somebody to take care of that. And for Kreia, she actually has a much more interesting level up. here. She could get... am I getting repairs for her? I think I might. No tree injury. Yeah, maybe. Later. Either way, I think she has enough skill points to have 3 specialized skills. She now has improved force focus, an armed specialist, just like we do. What do I want her... What do I want her to be like? What weapons do I want her to have? Because she really doesn't have much in the way of fighting abilities. She has dueling. I'm going to give her improved dueling over here, because that's really nice. She has finesse melee weapons, so I think that might be good. Or a single... Yeah, I mean, she is in that mode right now with a single finesse weapon on her right. And so for powers... Actually, for powers, I'll be right back. I'm back. So, I want her to be fundamentally different from me, because I want her at the front. I want her to tank, which is probably a terrible idea, but I can't tank. I'm bad at this. The game is very quiet right now. It's fine. We can handle. Okay, so drain force, lightsaber throw, shock. So she has push force, she has fear, she could get horror. Horror. This power causes all hostile creatures within a 5 meter radius of a target enemy to cower in catatonic fear of the attacking Jedi for 12 seconds. That sounds exactly what I want from my frontline Jedi. Force deflection might be a good thing, though, considering she doesn't have a lightsaber. But we're going to have lightsabers, so we're not going to go with it. Force barrier is really good. This power shields Jedi in the Force, absorbing the first 4 points of damage from slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing attacks. Damage over and above the first 4 points is suffered as normal and lasts for 30 seconds. That's not really, really bad at all. That is fantastic. I think I will go with that, because everything else... well, it's light side. So, oh wait, this is light side as well. I don't want that. I want dark side. Oh man, that sucks. This is light side. I hate it. I hate it. Hope I didn't get... okay, force deflection, that's universal. Heal is light side. I mean, she's probably going to be neutral a lot, but... Drain force. Oh man, that sucks. Am I going to give her shock? Slow. And slow. This power clouds the mind, making a target's actions unusually sluggish. The victim suffers a -2 penalty to defense, reflex saves, and attack rolls, and the effect lasts 30 seconds, unless a successful will save at a DC +5 plus attacking level plus wisdom and charisma modifiers is made. So it's not the best charisma modifier, but we're probably going to need to go with, like, we're going to double up on some abilities. But so I think that's good enough. And I think we're taking the pod. All the escape pods have been locked. They cannot be used. We're not taking the pod. This is a letdown. I don't know where we're going then. We really don't know where we're going. Well, I mean, this might be like a dead end on purpose. Because we only need to... All we had to do was come over here and get that computer. And then that was it. There's nothing else around here. I think that's it. There is another door that we didn't go in. Because he didn't let me. So I'll check it again. It wasn't here. That's the computer that makes a terrible noise. I really don't know why they made that noise. It might be a bug. It feels like a bug, but it isn't. I mean, it might not be. Now this opens. Aha! So the game, all the game wanted to do was prevent us from actually getting over here before getting the computer. Even though getting over here could be achieved. Just not immediately. Just not to any effect, is what I mean to say. No enemies. Atten. I wonder if my number keys work. Gorbazak. Yeah, my number keys don't work, and my F keys also don't work for selecting
I hear you.
different characters.
I hear you.
Bit of a shame. Oh! Invisible people? I don't know. What do we have? Nothing. Nope, we do. We have some plasteel cylinder back here. With bonded plates Mark 1. Bonded plates is the name. No, that's not an armor. That is upgrades. Sounds good to me. This is feeling very exposed, though.
Are you all right?
Hold on, I want to search this room.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
They're gonna be here, aren't they? So this was my room. And I have an ion charger Mark 1, Adelides armband, and Adelides datapad, and a med pack. Adelaide, you are requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for routine examination. The routine is automated. Simply insert this datapad into the medical computer to receive your injections. I don't know. I mean, it's good to have that, but I don't know what I want that for. My armband adds to Constitution, so it's not amazing. Let's go with it, though. And, I don't know what else she had. I don't know what else she had. I don't think she had anything else. I think we're good. And that's it. Good. Yeah, the game hangs, like, gets really confused in that particular moment when we get out of that screen.
Just say the word.
I want you to open this.
Damn thing's stuck.
Really? Your skill is too low? Well, my skill isn't, because I am better than you at this. There we go. That's weird. Why did they make it such a high skill check? I did, Harry. Torch. The torch is really powerful. The torch is basically everything you need for breaking literally anything. You just break the things inside, which is a bit of a shame. This one isn't locked. But again, very exposed, I feel. There he is. We got it. So, let's do battle meditation first. And might as well go with... let's start with wounds. We haven't done wounds yet. He seems to be not feeling it right now. I mean, he's feeling it. He's just... He's dead. Does this damage over time? I don't know if that is damage over time. Either way.
This shall not stop us for long.
It shall not. We didn't get stopped at all. That battle meditation was pretty good. I think we're going to be fine with just mainlining battle meditation for a lot of the time. So where does this go? Dead people. Okay. How about the other one? More dead people. This looks more inviting, though, so I'll take it. Republic soldier. Okay. This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened. Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. I'm very sorry. Is this gonna work? Oh my god. That's a kick. Is that not working? I don't think that's working. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So these are just Sith assassins. There's a lot of them. Just it's like they're just throwing them at me. Numbers. They know I'm a main hero. I'm just here to make the action scenes. These guys are cannon fodder. Speaking of which, medical bay door. Colto tanks? Yes. I'll take one. This Colto tank appears to be active. Do you wish to heal yourself? Sure. I mean, why not? Your wounds have been healed. Thank you. I mean, there weren't that many. I got the medical console over here. Let's see. Check medical logs over here. Sith Wreckage reports.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
So the Sith basically turned against the Republic. As far as I can tell. Well, these Sith. There's a Sith Survivor?
Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead.
That's the main
or what's
evil.
Even keeping him
Yeah,
together.
the main villain.
His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death.
Kalis Lupus, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Gentleman Junkie, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So, I called it before. I think the game is now really trying to make it obvious that that Sith Survivor is the dude from the main screen. The guy that we saw in our vision. But yeah, that's obviously the one. So these Sith assassins might be trying to rescue him? Potentially, but I don't think so. I think he's just taking over the ship with his Sith assassins that are invisible. Emergency broadcast.
This is the medical officer.
How's it going?
The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter,
they're just saying what I said.
Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
That thing in the tank? Wait a minute. What? I didn't see. There's a tank at the deep end of the room. I have to look at it. Check camera recordings. Yeah, this is what exists at the end of the room. But he's not in there right now. This is just the recording. And that's him breaking out. Just like in Resident Evil. It's actually very reminiscent of the Resident Evil 1. So I can treat injury, attempt to get chemicals from the medical computer dispenser. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And they are, indeed, gotten from there. And also check treatment request for Adelaide. Adelaide treatment requests sedatives administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency override enacted. Dosage exceeds safety protocols. During your last medical exam, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. That must be what rendered you unconscious when the Harbinger was taken out. It looks as if someone forgot to lock out the treatment request once administered. You still have access to one of the Colto tanks in the medical bay. I just now realized we're not actually inside the ship. Are we inside the... No, we are inside the ship. What am I... How was this... Where are we right now? Oh, no, now we're not inside the ship. We were inside the ship before, but now we're not. This is back to the facility again. The Paragus facility. Because otherwise, you know, they wouldn't have this data. So let's identify the Colto tank then. Is that one over there? I think, potentially. I don't know why I need to identify that. Are we good? You are in the ship right now? I can't be. I think we needed to go through the ship to get to this part. I don't know why we're stuck in this. There we go. So, journal entry has been added. I know it's this. It got marked. Anyway, so we are inside the ship. Crew quarters. Wait a minute, that means... What does that mean? I was on this ship before? You found records of your medical treatment on the vessel. It was not long after the treatment that you fell unconscious. You were most likely drugged while you were being administered medical treatment. After that, you were taken off the ship by the Ebonhawk. That explains my confusion about where I was. That's the prologue, I think, when we are taken off the ship by the Ebonhawk, and that's why we're... Was that a murder attempt? Because I was injured, obviously, in the Ebonhawk. I don't know. I think the answers are coming at us, though. Yeah, this is what was at the end of the... this is what I was referring to. This Koldo tank was shattered from the inside. Fragments litter the floor around it. That's what you get for giving him the nicest Koldo tank. Give him the rubbish Koldo tanks like you did to me. What a bunch of losers. Oh, there's... Is that an enemy? We got Sinagar Warsuit. Hello. No, it's a damaged mechanical droid. Might be able to do something about that.
I hear you.
Let's see what I can do. This medical droid looks damaged. It could be... If it could be repaired, you might be able to activate its medical circuits and have it accompany you and treat your wounds. I believe I can. How many repair... Oh, I got 3 parts. Is that good? Sure. The medical droid is now active, and its medical circuits have been engaged. It'll follow you and attempt to heal you if you get injured. Lovely. And experience, obviously, which is great. And, of course, Kreia. Because Kreia is the tank of the team. We got a quarterstaff over here. Do we like quarterstaffs? No, she's gonna go... Oh, we got a lab station here as well. Retinal combat implant. Strength D package. 2004 wasn't very keen on, or wasn't... We didn't have the internet language that we do back then. Yeah, I don't like the lab stations all that much. At least not right now. We're gonna save all of our resources for later. Adrenal, cardio, regulator. Some good things. Don't get me wrong. Pretty decent stuff, but... So, this means that I need to go over there. That was locked before. So, this door, might as well open it. Because we might be about to find some enemies. As I said... let's, horror. Okay, what are we dealing with? There's more of them. There's more of them. Are they... I don't know if they're saving or not, but they're invisible for sure. Oh, no, they're not saving. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. And here comes our little friend. Hey, don't kick Adelaide. She didn't do anything. I mean, apart from kicking you. She did that a little bit. And then that's still locked. We got a Republic soldier back here with a battle stimulant, a shielding visor, and credits. I believe I might be able to use the shielding visor. I can't. Why not? Because it requires armor proficiency. You can use it, though. It looks really goofy. Like, really, really goofy. No, it actually does not. It looks so much better than the first game. That looks badass, is what that looks like.
Yes.
Yes, Kreia agrees. She's not the one to use it, but she definitely agrees. Okay. Let's get that open over here. Because I might as well. These doors don't actually keep me from anything. Okay. It's just the armory.
Pure Pazak.
Mm-hmm. And I can press Q and E to cycle through all of the things. Concussion grenade, Mandalorian melee shield. Not bad at all. The Mandalorian melee shield, I believe, is one of the best ones. At least in the first game, because Mandalorians, you know, they're pretty powerful. Yeah, and that's it. Good.
Yes.
So we have this area to the north, but we also have another one. Turbo lift. No, I don't want to go there. That is to the engine deck. Let's not go. They have a deck just for the engine? Yeah, there's some more things on the other side of this hallway as well. And here we have the enemies. Horror them in the face. Let's get some sniper shots here. Oh! Wait, what? He's shooting without even... Yeah, that's just the way the combat works. It's turn-based combat. No, that works. I think we're fine.
Let us end this.
Mm-hmm. Nice shots.
Fallen.
The light is needing... And you need a little bit of help.
Where that came from?
And the robot is helping her. Fantastic.
What is it?
So that is where we need to go. No, is it? No, it isn't. The... Well, this needs to be opened. Let's go ahead and do that. What? Excuse me. There's a droid maintenance datapad. Droid maintenance log. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. After the destruction of the previous protocol droid when it accidentally activated that frag mine, the HK has stepped into its place without a hitch. The problem is, it doesn't take commands very well, and most of the time I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters with the captain in maintenance, and even in MedLab of all places. And when I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart-mouthed response about facilitating communication. I don't know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. What class did you pick? I picked Console, I believe is the name of the class. It's the more force powers oriented class. So I'm really hoping to just go with I'm not really sure who I'm gonna have. Consular, that's the one, thank you. I'm not really sure what characters I'm gonna have at my disposal, but I want somebody who can tank. I'm making Kreia to be more of a tanky kind of character, a frontliner, and then I want to use my abilities as support and like battle meditation and a bunch of other stuff. I want to be support, but because I'm gonna try to mainline dark side, I'm gonna be pretty aggressive as well. We did get a little bit of light side before, which was a bit of a bummer, because I said some nice things to Aton, I think. So, I don't know where that's going to end up. That's probably the HK that we had to deal with, right? There's an utility droid over here. Appears to be deactivated. 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 But what about that one? No, not you. This one. Unlike the others, this protocol droid appears to have been purposely sabotaged. And we just get experience for that. And a journal update, naturally. You found a sabotaged protocol droid on the Harbinger vessel. It is likely that the HK unit sabotaged it, so it could take the protocol droid's place and have free run of the ship. Yep. Well. We're sort of finding things retroactively. Oh. This door is magnetically shut, so I need to go through the other side. We're finding things retroactively about the HK-50 that we found. Not the HK-47. That's a different one. Best class, I hope you enjoy. I am enjoying it so far a lot. And yeah, I thought it was going to be a fun time, especially since I'm getting dark side. I don't think it was the class that I did on the Let's Play that I did of the first game, but it might have been. But also, like it said, that it's only recommended for advanced players, and I'm a noob, so basically, hopefully it's gonna be difficult, and it is a more difficult class. So here we are, and there's a Republic soldier back here. with some things that don't matter. This doesn't open from here, which is a shame. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. There's more of them. Let's get some battle meditation here. Not that I need to. There we go. Everybody's gets better. There's another one. Oh, there's many of them. That worked out. And we're trying to go for Aten, which is a smart decision considering he actually lands a lot of shots. I thought he was gonna heal Aten, but apparently not. So, I think we did everything. Yeah, we just need to go over there. Now we need to go to the engine deck. Right here. There's no elevator. It's like, it's not, it's on the same level, so it's the same.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
How do you know that?
You don't survive on the rim as long as I have without knowing when trouble's coming.
Cowardly intuition? Save your feelings for when we're out of here.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me. When it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Atom has the special ability to sense anything that places him at risk. When he gets a bad feeling, it's recommended that you save your game. Honey, I save my game all the time. Also, you have an autosave from that. So we basically have a team of prestidigitation characters. Me and Aten. Well, I guess then Freya is also that, but she's just on a different level. She always says it's gonna be bad. How do you feel about backseat gaming from the chat? I'm definitely fine with it. In this game, you can give me spoilers if you want to. It's sort of like it doesn't matter to give spoilers, but because I finished it already, it's definitely fine. And also the thing is, I'm recording a Let's Play because I'm gonna edit the footage. So sometimes backseat gaming is helpful for the Let's Play because you know there's stuff that I miss or stuff that I don't understand. And if it's on a live stream, I can always correct myself, right? On a Let's Play, it's not the same. And because I edit everything, you know, if I say something dumb, I can just say it differently. And then when I upload it to YouTube, it's gonna be the correct thing rather than me saying the dumb thing. So it's definitely, yeah, welcome. Absolutely. And on YouTube as well. Okay. Don't tell me it's gonna be... It went very quiet all of a sudden. It's gonna be the invisible people, isn't it? We know the invisible people have been attacking us. Oh no, it isn't. It isn't the invisible people.
I came to warn you, Jedi. You know not what path you walk.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Did we just get another Bastila moment? No. Also, she took my stuff. My Vibro Steel thing. I mean, I don't need the stuff, but still. Aten!
What is it? Why are we stopping?
Because, didn't you... Okay. Because of the thing that just happened. Okay, so we came from here. I'm going this way first. Mm-hmm. As long as you don't get attacked, I'm good with it. And we have a workbench. Fantastic. Energy shield, adrenal strength, good things. And that's it. Let's look at the workbench. I'd prioritize improving the influence with companions over force alignment replies. There are many opportunities for force alignment, but a lot less for companion influence. Yes, I am doing that for sure. Or trying to do that anyway. The influence is needed to get more backstory and unlock path of evolution for them. I'm definitely trying to do that. I'm just trying to also figure out what the characters want. So yeah, is there a way to tell where the influence is though? Because the game didn't. The game tells me if I gain influence or not. So yeah, I suppose. So far I have gained the influence with Anton only the one time. Also, if you're going to murder people, make sure to kill them first. Wait, what do you mean? Kill them and then murder them? Make sure to kill them first. To kill my companions first? What? I don't know what you mean. Yes, on each character sheet, the colors tell you on which side you and the companions are. Oh, there's colors. Okay, I need to look at it. So this is for upgrading all the suits. This is Aton's pistol. And I can make it keen. I can give it ion, massive criticals. I'm gonna go with massive criticals. Nothing there. It's pretty good. Marine uniform, I need to remove that. I can't make... That's my sword right now, right? Oh yeah, I can make it... Oh, I can't give it a vibration cell. I can't upgrade my Padawan armor. That's a bit of a shame. Can upgrade Aton's armor though. For sure. Might as well. Oh, restorative. Well, in that case, maybe I don't want the... No, that's defense bonus. That is pretty good. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And, no, not that. How about creating items? This is only for upgrades, I think. I can make a lightsaber, but that's only for upgrades as well. Force alignment. That's the force alignment. I'm not sure the influence can be checked. I guess the more influence over one, the more it aligns. Oh, right. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. So we cannot check the influence, but yeah, I can keep track of it, I suppose. Because I remember, basically. Yeah, we can't make anything here. That's good enough. I guess I'm gonna be the frontliner now, which is fine. I'm good with fronts and liners. There we go. What is the game doing right now? Did you just spawn a bunch of people? I don't think so. Maintenance door. It's locked. Really?
Just say the word.
It's this door. You can't open it? I mean, I figured you couldn't, because the, otherwise I would get the opportunity to break it. Or the prompt to break it. But we might be able to get into there later. Because of this. Oh, this is different. There's cylinders. Adrenal alacrity. Very much welcome. Open that. He keeps... You can... Oh, I need to go into solo mode to do two things at the same time. Cool. I'll go into solo mode a little bit more often then. We got a vibro blade, which is good because of course Kreia took mine, my current one. And she also took my... I only have one. How many I'm gonna go with the repair parts. Reroute the maintenance control system. Let's go with that. You have rerouted the system and accessed what remains of the ship's maintenance routine capabilities. Open maintenance doors to the ion engines. Yes. And a bunch of experience has been gained. And I foresee enemies showing up. It's gonna be fine, though. So glad you have the restored content mod. It expands the character's conversation. Yeah, I mean, for many reasons. I'm gonna go and get another beer, Colonel. Try not to die. See you later, Harry. Don't get too drunk. And we just have some tunnels. Oh no, we have the engine. It's red. My favorite color. It's a big engine. Where? Why did you stay behind? I don't know. I have no idea why. It stood behind. It was left behind. Chitolandia, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Well, I guess we can't do anything on the engines. Or in the engines. With the engines. Either way. Lots of red. No enemies, though. Harbinger Iron Engine Control. System operating at minimal efficiency. Activate engine maintenance procedure. And that means opening a door, apparently. Iron engine maintenance procedure. Engine coolant activated. Hatch unsealed. Sounds good to me. There's some big engines.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragas facility through the fuel line. That's crazy.
It's the only way to get around the sealed door and into the hangar where the Ebon Hawk is.
All right, but I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't make her...
What's wrong? Are you all right?
She lost a hand.
Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
My hand felt like it was being dipped in molten carbonite.
You look fine. Come on. We need to keep moving.
So she lost a hand. It's a good thing I didn't make her a two-weapon wielder. Although I don't know if we're ever gonna see her. Oh, we got the T3! Hey.
It's a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
I know we ran into the protocol droid earlier. He attacked us too. How did you survive? No, let's go this one. Don't blame yourself. I'm gonna try to prioritize being friends with him, even though I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't matter, but he might think, because I want them to like me, so I can bring them to the dark side. Don't blame yourself. If you hadn't gotten us out of the administration level, we'd have never made it this far. Then let's go. I'm not sure what to think about these conversations. So he has the ability to make programming spikes on demand and also upgrade items fast. This is good news. I think I might be able to... A little bit of a trumpet there. Can you make a programming spike? I think he did. Can you make more? What? More? He gave me a bunch of them. This is great news. Can you upgrade an item for me? Yeah, I can just, it's a workbench. So it's like Eddie in Fallout New Vegas. You look like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. How much damage? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to the damage to your frame. Well, I'm sure you'll gain that skill back. I'm glad to have you along. I'm not very good at anything here. So I might be able to upgrade your memory core, or I could make him a little bit better if I had computer or repair, but yeah. I have other questions for you. Yeah, bye. Influence gained. So the influence also works for them. That's a little bit weird, honestly. He needs to level up, though. But that is a little bit weird. So how can I see that? Well, I wouldn't know. He has a light rating. In the first game, he doesn't. Okay. In KOTOR 2, you go with the Sith Academy, Sith Valley of the Kings. You go to the Sith Academy. Oh yeah, in the first game. If yes, does oh, you're asking? I don't think so. If yes, does the cut content mod add new stuff in that area because it's kind of felt unfinished? Yeah, I don't remember, man. I don't recall exactly, but maybe 1 or 2 cutscenes with Freya that were broken. It patches the unlimited experience glitch, and I believe that you unlock the robot planet. Yeah, the robot planet is the big thing that got cut. I don't remember the relevance of it, but I kept reading about the robot planet every time I checked on the restoration mod and all that sort of stuff. So apparently that's the big planet that got cut. Attributes then. He has got dexterity. That's good because he shoots things. So he's got a lot of intelligence. It's also a skill droid, so it makes sense. For us to have that, so a +3 on that. That's pretty nice. We got some 4 skills. Okay, so computer use, security, and repair. Let's go with demolitions as well. Oh, you can't. Well, I guess I'm going with awareness and demolitions when we can. Why can't you? Oh, because it's only 1 point. So I think it's better to actually do it like this. And you'll see why. It's because now when we get to skills, we can max those 2 out. And that can't be leveled up anyway. No, that could be leveled up, actually. Yeah, but it costs 2. Yeah, let's go with this. It's fine. Another level up. That's nice. And it's more skills on those. And that's another one over there. So... yeah, it's not ideal. Is it repair that I'm going to leave behind? Yeah, probably so. It looks like repair is very useful in this game. Computer use and security do sound like a little bit better. And he's got feats. It sounds gonna have KOTOR with cut content, but it didn't load. Didn't have time to start it. Yep. So right now he's got 2 weapon fighting. No, 2 weapon fighting is over here. He's got improved caution. As for interesting things, improved gear, that's just for skills. It doesn't matter too much. Blaster pistol. So he's got the blaster pistol thing. He's also got toughness. Demolitions make it class skills. That might be good. I might want to give him the class skill for demolitions, because this is going to apply retroactively. And that way we can have 4 skills. Let's go ahead and do that. And then everything else, we're good. Except that. Let's check his skills. So computer use right now, he's at skill rank 9. Demolition, oh, he's a skill rank 4. So it doesn't retroactively apply. Yeah, there's better ways of doing that, but oh well. We're good. And the game chugs tremendously when getting out of that screen. Either way. That is going to allow us to disarm that mine. What do we have over here? Anger 25 control conduit, components, and a repair kit. It looks like this container was deliberately tossed here. The control circuit looks important. Yes, it's that thing. It's that thing that that they keep referencing whenever we access the computers. So right now we have an 8 over here, and you have a 9. So you're better at it. Still, let's recover the mine. Okay, well, that didn't happen. I'm not sure why. I think it was a bug. But we're fine. We don't need the mine. I heard you. I know they're there. Okay. So let's look at our location. So we came from here. Yep. 150 experience for these. No. Oh, there's another one? What? That one. Oh, I see. I was trying to destroy an irrelevant one. That guy over there, I hate it. So
just say the word.
Yeah, shoot that thing. You guys got it. Sonic grenade. And a little bit of experience. Yeah, because we've been here before, so we got... have we been here before? Oh, there's poison. I don't know what to say. Was that a mine? Or was it a grenade that they threw? I think it might have been a grenade that they threw. Why did you leave this one over here? Oh yeah, it's definitely a grenade that they're throwing. Fine with me. Just farts. Everybody's okay with farts. They have to be. Okay. And we got droid defense barrier. That's pretty good. I should be using my...
Where that came from?
My force body. Let's do it. Okay. There's a lot of them. Okay, let's get you to disarm. Can you disarm the trap? Yes, you can. Or recover, rather. If that works. It looks like it didn't.
Everyone down.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do this. Good. It's their shields, I think, that make it difficult. Make it difficult to kill them. One of your party is down. Party members who go down in combat will be revived at the end of the battle. If your entire party goes down, the game is over. That is true. That's fine. We got somebody else over there. Need to be really careful here. Because I got poison damage. You're gonna need to kill it, dude. No, what the heck? What is wrong with you? Why were you moving backwards? Oh, you're still up. Wait. Oh, he came back. Nice. Oh, she died. Yeah, that poison was difficult. I swear we've been here before, though. Okay, we got some components. Minor sonic things. We're gonna be fine with the health because it regenerates, fortunately. I think you can destroy traps with force lightning. I think so. I think I just did that before. Level up heals you, if I recall correctly. I think I tried that before and it didn't, but it doesn't matter because the regeneration is there. In the first game, there's no regeneration, and it's a pain and it's bad. Okay, let's put it to the test. See if the level ups heal me. So for level ups over here, we're gonna get skills. Same as always. We're gonna get powers. Oh, that's not same as always, though. What am I gonna go with? It's level 7, I think, that I am at. Mind Trick for Scream. Nah, it's not very particularly good. I mean, it is good, but it's just not right now. Force Barrier's light side. So I need to look at things that are light side and not use them. Burst of Speed is interesting, but I don't want it because I'm a backliner. Wait, Revitalize. Oh, it's a light side. Yeah. We got Force Deflection, which we're not gonna have lightsabers for a long time. Heal is light side, so it doesn't work for my build. I mean, I could use it, but yeah, it's not what I'm gonna go with. You need to pay attention to that bit, otherwise you can get your character to not be good at later in the game, or not be as good anyway. Fear might be a good thing. Force Push, probably not. Throw lightsaber is probably gonna be something I'm gonna use. Drain Force. I'm gonna go with Drain Force. I don't know if this applies to every person, because obviously it doesn't apply to... Well, I imagine it doesn't apply to robots. But as far as I know, force exists everywhere in nature. So anything that's living probably is going to have force. This power allows the Jedi to draw raw force energy from a single opponent to him or herself. The targeted opponent loses 10 force points, or half that amount, if they make a will save against a DC plus 5. So it's always the same DC. It's the attacker's level plus wisdom plus charisma. And then the plus 5 is what matters. Jedi can't draw more force points from an opponent than they have total. Which... Does that mean it doesn't work for every living creature? Because a lot of living creatures don't have force points. Let's find out. That's going to be something that matters later on. But that healed us. And, of course, the game is very chuggy. So it did heal. Nice. So there's that bit over there. And it opens. Mining Droid Mark II back there. What? There's the barriers back there. Can I? I'm gonna get him. If the robots get out of my way, of course. Okay, before we open that door, or I guess after... No, that was okay. Can you recover that mine, please? Don't die. Skill too low. There we go. Okay. So, before we open this door, we're actually going to do two things. Force Body, Battle Meditation, and let's go. I should probably have Energy Shield as well. He doesn't know what to do. I need to get him aggressive, yeah. Grenadier, stationary, ranged. And you... ranged. And Jedi support.
Say the word.
That's really good. These packages are... Or these AI packages are fantastic. We got a dead person over here with battle stimulant, repair kits, and some money. And that's it. Let's go upstairs. There's nothing here. So I did lose a lot of health. Because of course using the Force Body is pretty brutal. Energy. Emergency field station. Shut down emergency field to exit ramp. Yes. I guess that worked. Good. Oh, there's more of them. Okay, let's go with Energy Shield then. Or Energy Resistance. I should be fine. Let's not use Force Body. No, I'm taking damage. Okay, that was an ability. Did you see? She crouched and lightning came out of top of her head. Oh, that was a save. Okay, it's fine. It only does half damage. You guys are dealing with things back there? Because I know there's things back here. Yeah, this Force Lightning is amazing. Okay, yeah, we're gonna attack you.
Time to even the odds.
Let's even the odds. I still have the energy resistance. Let's do this. Nice. I think these robots are based on the robots, or on some robots from the prequels. They look super goofy. The movies look super goofy. It's like... Holy crap, every time I see something from Star Wars movies, it's like, why, people, why? How does, what even? And, yeah, the robots are definitely one of them, because they look so bad. The CGI is so bad. Because it's old CGI. But it's not even because it's old CGI. You look at one of my favorite movies of all time, honestly, Alien. The first Alien is from '78. And it looks so good. The CGI, I mean, it's not CGI, it's all modeling, but still, it looks so good. Why didn't they do that? I mean, I know why they didn't do that, because they had CGI toys, and they decided to, you know what, let's do this, and it looks bad. So what do we have? Fuel control console, access remote cameras for the fuel line sensors. This is all stuff that we did already. Because, of course, it's the area that this little T3 did. Within the past day, a series of explosions within Paragus. Yeah. So that's the same information that the T3 got. How do I do that, though? I'm not sure. I think... Yeah, we didn't come from here. So this is just a passage. This is where we're supposed to go. To the docking bay. Right? Thank you for the follow, Draft Forge. Welcome to the stream. I think so. We've been here, but not recently. Okay, let's get energy resistance. See what we can do. If you guys could decide to attack, that would be fantastic. Oh, there's a flamethrower. That's not what my energy resistance is here for. Okay. Oh, yeah. You burned him good, and now he leveled up, just to show you. Yeah, we definitely haven't been here before. Or have we? No, we have. We must have. As at the T3. Right, that's the computer up there. I think. The computer that gets us to the Ebonhawk. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So that, yeah, we definitely got this. Let's level up. Practical effects like puppets, stop motion, miniatures, animatronics, makeup, and prosthetics will never be surpassed by CGI. Never. They will always stand the test of time. Yes, because they're like honest. You know what I mean? It's not that CGI isn't honest, but it's like it's trying to imitate something. Like animatronics and miniatures and all that sort of stuff is like the viewers know it's not real. You know? Like, I think maybe at the beginning of cinema and in some miniature things, I guess it depends. What I'm saying is, people know it's not real, right? So, when a CGI comes in and tries to be real, it's like... I don't know. It's like... Why? Because the thing is, they could have made the robots be animatronics, because they're robots, but they made it CGI. That doesn't make sense. Because you're trying to be the real thing, and you're not the real thing. Try to be CGI. You know, Pixar works, and it's honest. All the CGI that they do, it's honest because it's not trying to be real. But then in comes, what is that? There's this CGI character. What is it, CGI or is it drawing? Space Jam? Is it Space Jam? No, it's drawings. Anyway, it's just I feel that CGI has a place, but it either pulls it off flawlessly, and you can absolutely have CGI that looks exactly like the real life, and in fact that happens a lot, especially with background effects and stuff like that. But it either comes off flawlessly or it cannot be imitating real life, because, you know, yeah. CGI should fill the gaps that practical effects cannot cover. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I feel, yeah. Or I mean, I guess maybe there's some aspects where you could go CGI, where practical, like I don't know, like things that are like magic, for example. You can make you can make magic with practical effects, right? Like a spell or something like that. There's definitely ways of pulling that off. It's just that it's not wrong for you to make it CGI. You know, making things fly or making like sparkles and all that sort of stuff. It's totally fine because it's not real. It's like, you know it's not real, and if it's pretty, it's pretty. But when it's like people, nah. Or the second one, or Lord of the Rings. Cameron did the first Terminator. Yeah, first Terminator is a good example. Because it's not real. It's like a robot thingy, and it looks good. Excuse me. Lord of the Rings. Oh, the CGI in Lord of the Rings is mostly just the spells. And everything is special effects a lot of the time. Which is great. They don't even do things like image composition, which is something that you probably can do. Like filming in a green screen. There are movies that do that for sure. Filming in green screen so you can shrink and expand characters however you like them. Because, you know, for the hobbits and having Gandalf and stuff like that. So they use certain effects to make them work. And it works well. But CGI could work. Not CGI. It's not CGI, but it's like image composition and, you know, editing and all that. That's totally fine. But CGI itself is a different thing. It's like, just doesn't look good. Level up. Sneak attack level 4. I should be doing sneak attacks a lot more. So we got demolitions. We have security. And we have stealth. No computer use. And that's it. But of course, for stealth, I need... Wait a minute. So, oh, you don't have the... You don't have the stealth generator. Kreia has the stealth generator. Dang it. Oh, look at that. Zerka utility belt. That's proper stuff. Sure, use that. Well, Kreia took my things. That sucks. That sucks. Sadly, nowadays, practical effects and real stunts are a dying art. Yeah, I think it's just also because we start to... It used to be... I don't know if it has anything to do with money, you know, how expensive it is to do practical effects and all this sort of stuff. But I think it's also the way movies are recorded. Because it used to be that you need to rely on practical effects, and these days you don't need to rely. You can record literally anything. You can make anything, literally anything. And so the scenes are just written with a lot more freedom. And of course, the downside of that is that practical effects die. I think probably like horror movies are the ones that will get always the most practical effects. They have always been the ones to push a lot of the stuff forward. I've always found stealth in KOTOR pretty cumbersome. I usually skip it completely. That's very true. I will potentially not do that. It is cumbersome, but because I can edit all the things into the Let's Play, it's not going to be bad for the people watching on YouTube. So, are you playing on hard? Good question. I believe I am. Not? Maybe? I don't remember. No, I'm playing on normal. Aww. Difficult. There's no hard. There's only difficult. Should I go with, what does that do? Adjusting the settings. I'm gonna play on normal. I'm good with normal. Maybe I should play on hard, but it's the console playthrough, and yeah, I played on normal the first game, and I had trouble with the last mission. But that's also because I'm bad. So here we are. No, that door is locked.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it.
What? What? The console?
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying?
He said he can open the door to the hangar. He just needs to access the hangar terminal up on the platform.
How can you even understand that noise?
I served with a lot of utility droids in the, well, many years ago.
Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above, don't let me stop him.
Let's see what I can do about that. Let's go into solo mode. Han Solo mode. Did I make that joke again? I think I made that joke again. And then we can replace hangar control power conduit to open door. I guess that worked. Did it work? I think it did. Let's go.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, there's gonna be more enemies. Oh, hi! You were right here. I didn't realize. Don't shoot me. That's a save. Okay, you really need to do your job, dude. You really need to be a little bit more better at this. What are you doing? Why do you do these things? Doesn't she remember that? Apparently not. Yeah, they don't remember that. Or something, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm using that wrong. She's okay, though. And we got another level up, which I am very much a fan of. Yeah, you guys are not really landing those shots, but you keep doing it, because I'm going in. Let's go up flurry here. Because they don't seem to have... Oh, no, there's fire. That's bad news. They don't seem to have too much armor. So I think a flurry is probably going to be a good thing. It doesn't look very flurrysome. No, that's a little bit of a flashy move. Good. She still has the energy resistance. That is perfectly okay, and we don't need to use the grenades, which I'm sure would make this a lot easier. Are you okay? Oh, there's more over there. I didn't realize. Very sorry. Okay, you're gonna need a little bit more love and attention. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. I wish they'd get stunned with the electrical attack, but they mostly just get stunned if we kill them. Hey, there's... Oh my god. Oh, there's two of them in there. There's two of them in there, and a light doesn't have too much health. What are you doing? Why are you using that ability? Don't you have lasers? Yeah, you do. Why does he cancel? I don't understand why. Oh, he's healing. Wait. No, there's no robot in here. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Let's go with it. Let's go. Good. Now we only have the one over here. Can I not get rid of that? I can. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, you should do the sniper attacks a little bit more. Ooh, you jump! Ooh, that was a lot of damage. And the critical. Good. Alrighty. T3 is feeling the heat here. I haven't also equipped him too much with a lot of the equipment that we have. We're gonna worry about that in between missions and all that sort of stuff.
I hear you.
Do you? Droid modular plating? Okay.
I hear you.
Please open this. I think he did that. Neural band. Good. Hard mode makes the enemies hit 50% harder and makes it possible for you to be hit by criticals. It doesn't sound like a fun time. How cool would it be if they did a full remaster and made it possible to skip Paragus, not to speed run for the... To not speed run for the 20th time. I really like Paragus. I think, especially the prologue, but in general, it's really well done for getting people into the game. I feel that it's, once you know what you need to do, it's a little bit of a bummer. But yeah. Let's level T3 M4 up a little bit. He got upgrade class 2. That allows him to use, I think it allows him to use upgrades of class 2. And we're not going with demolitions. We're just going with these, and then we're gonna start to be able to get the demolitions up in the future. And that's the level up, unfortunately. Not too much. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, you see what I mean? Ranged behavior. Prefers ranged weapons. Switch to melee if opponents close. Yeah, do you need to click that? I wonder. Oh. Character using the aggressive behavior will attack any enemy. What? I don't understand.
I hear you.
But they kept their ranged behavior now.
Say the word.
I think I need to click on it. That's why we didn't. It didn't get marked. Okay. Got some mines. Those are easy. Hopefully. Yes, we're recovering them. Finally. I mean, after all the investment in that, somebody's showing up. Okay, you need to... Oh, you can't even see the next mine.
Just say the...
The word is recover that mine over there, please. He stays there as well. That's good. don't think he did it. I think it's too low skill level. I think he did it. We're gonna do it. Let's get some energy resistance here. Good. You, sir, please die. Are you guys gonna... Did you kill him? There we go. Fantastic.
I hear you.
It's working a lot better now that I have them on ranged. Okay, that was a save. Didn't like that. And there's more mines. Good. Just a lot of junk that I'm making. That's right. I'm like, this is basically littering the amount of enemies I kill, and they just lay around. Well, robotic enemies anyway. Azar, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I just I slept in, and I have a lot of stuff basically done. So I'm like, my mind is free. Procrastination is not a thing. All of them are gone.
Just say the word.
Not you. You. I wonder if Shift Tab allows me to cycle backward. Because, you know, Tab is... when you press Tab, you see the Tab key has the little arrow to the right underneath the little arrow to the left? Well, the way the Tab key works is actually... when you tap the Tab key...
I hear you.
The arrow, you're really just using the arrow to the right, and then when you do Shift Tab, what you do is you use the arrow to the left. So it's not like a... I know it looks like a single symbol, and it is a single symbol, but it's supposed to be two symbols. So you can isolate each arrow, and that's basically what the function of the key is. The tab is the arrow to the right, rather than the arrow to the left. Decontamination Console main control commands. Warning, decontamination system active. And I can destroy the console to open the decontamination door. But I do not need that because we have our little friend over here. He can do all these things for a lot cheaper. We're going to go with computer spikes for once. Main console bypassed. Decontamination system accessed. Access remote cameras control. Decontamination chamber. Let's attempt to shut down the decontamination system. It works. Open the decontamination chamber. Okay, not ideal because of the items lost.
I hear you.
But it isn't bad at all either because, yeah, we haven't been using computer spikes for a while, and our little T3 has as much computer skill as we possibly can have. So we have the Ebonhawk as well. I think there's some robots underneath. That's a robot over there. We got a repair kit. Yeah, just hoarding those items. Lovely. There's definitely a lot of enemies. No, there's not. I thought I saw some, but I didn't. Over there. It's basically only the other one, or the one on the other side. Let's look around. Look at the asteroids. Can you... Deet. No. I'm actually talking to my own... It's weird. I'm using T3 to... Yeah, you can open things. I'm using T3 to talk to my character. And it's like using my character to talk to T3. How about this one? Cargo canister. Some credits. You have the character who disarms the mines for the full animation. If you change character, it doesn't disarm. I think that's what happened, yeah. It's weekend finally, some time to chill and enjoy some games. Yes, absolutely. Okay, nothing here. I don't even know if that is an enemy over there. It might not be. Because we got a broken droid over here with a droid-optimized interface. Wait, what? Is that what I think it is? Droid motion tracker. Oh, that's what that is. Computer use. Oh, regenerate. Oh, that's a self-sustaining unit. That's for self-heal. Yeah, so that's extra computer use. And we have computer use for days, actually. Fantastic. Love it. Let's get some upgrades here, because that defense bonus is a lot better. And we have a shield over here that, of course, we need to use when in need of things. When in need of things? I'm very good at words. So the mining lasers, some of them are upgradable. Not all mining lasers are made the same. That is really weird. Some have 1d7, and others have 1d8. Some are upgradable, some are not, and it's not related to that. You can have one of my 1d8 is not upgradable. Enhanced energy cell. I don't know what that is for. Might be for laser rifles and the like. Yes, it is an enemy, as it turns out. So, modular plating Mark 1. That's fine. Nothing else. Hey. What are we gonna do? Miss? No, we hit. Pa-chow, pa-chow. He's not even doing anything from there, is he? The AI is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I never really had a lot of good experience with the AI in the first game, but here we are. This is the loading ramp of the Ebonhawk. Once aboard, you'll be leaving the mining facility for good. Yes.
Quick! We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Found the quest areas structured in Mass Effect are very KOTOR 2-like. Oh. The, Am I defend? Oh, I don't know where I'm defending here. Is it like a tower defense thing? I think it might be. Oh my god! Oh my god, the rotation speed is atrocious. Butt shots. I don't know where they're going, but we're defending. But yeah, you guys, if you're too close to the weapon, you basically get shot no matter what, because you just become such an enormous target.
All right, let's get out of here.
It's a good thing my mouse allows me to change the sensitivity. Otherwise, that game would be really difficult. Kreia is here. Kreia, your hand. What happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
So the Arbinger is the whole thing.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds.
It's the first one. The first one has
Somebody
shooting.
shut that trash compactor up.
Isn't there anything you can do?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Fire on the asteroids. Maybe the explosions will destroy them.
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
So we are supposed to destroy the facility. There's got to be another way. Keep evading them until we clear the field. We'll try to jump to hyperspace. And we'll try to jump to hyperspace.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
We got this.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I'm not a Jedi, not any longer.
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
Peppo cheer, Paragus beat. Yes! The first area is gone. Paragus, rather. Peppo cheers the emoticon, but he didn't show up on my side. But last of the Jedi, that can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with
Did I pronounce Coruscant properly?
Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall and the civil war that followed.
Yeah, I can believe that. The Jedi are dead, gone, and good riddance.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Before, you said the Harbinger was on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much
I haven't
choice,
seen that
Paraga's
yet,
astrogation
no.
charts being what they are.
But tune
It
in
is where we
to
must
our
go,
podcast
and where the
this week.
Harbinger was bound before
I'll be
our
looking at that.
unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
How did you know I was on board of the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on
Mass
the
Effect
vessel,
4,
I
yeah.
knew the Sith
Or
were
new
not
Mass
far
Effect.
behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How did we get to Paragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Paragus. Yes, he did, in the best prologue of any game ever.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Well, we got away from the Sith. Now, how do we stop them?
That is not
That was
an
a funny
easy
interaction
question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
So what do you think we should do?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
This is self-defense, not war.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
If I do not try, then we have lost anyway.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
Oh yeah, Yeah, you're right. She may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Yes, a droid is flying this thing. It's the autopilot. It's just not... Anyway, it's imbued. What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about? No, actually, I think he knows something we can't. She didn't seem in pain to me.
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Mynock. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Mynock. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
I'll go see her then. If only to pass the time. And we got all the points. I'm not really sure how we got dark side and light side and all that, but I mean, net light side diff. Oh, it mixes. So I'm drifting towards light side, which is not ideal because I don't like it. But when I have chats with my companions, I need to basically butter up to them rather than anything else. So yeah, attributes. Oh, we got another attribute. That means wisdom can get up there. Fantastic. Skills. That's very non-eventful. And powers now. Perfect Dark. Are they doing another Perfect Dark? They'll never make a third KOTOR. They'll never make it a third KOTOR. Don't worry about it. Electronic Arts will make sure that it never happens. And if they make it, it's gonna suck. So yeah, especially how popular Star Wars is at the moment. Like an RPG made from Fallen Order. Obsidian, the last great AAA RPG developer. AAA? I don't know. Is Obsidian really AAA? I mean, now they are. I don't know if they are. Wouldn't really call... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about AAA. The thing is, what is a AAA RPG developer? Because BioWare doesn't really make high-budgeted games. All things considered. CDPR, that's true. CDPR makes AAA RPGs. Well, they make The Witcher 3. Because I don't know that Cyberpunk is an RPG at all, as far as I can tell. Ubisoft, even though I hate their games, those are not RPGs. They're not focused on that at all. I mean, I suppose, well, the thing is, because they have so much grinding and so much, like, level ups and all that sort of stuff, they are RPGs. I don't know. RPGs were never AAA. From Interplay to Wizards of the Coast and Obsidian, the RPGs were a niche section. Yeah, that's true. Witcher isn't really an RPG. No, yeah, that's the other thing. I think The Witcher is focused on role-playing, so it's so much more of an RPG than Diablo and that sort of stuff. And just because you can't create a character doesn't really mean that it's not an RPG, because, you know, Planescape Torment, it doesn't allow you to create your character either. So, you know, it's just... The thing is, it's a certain style of role-playing games that is more worth... I don't know. I think I'll talk about it in a little bit. Let's see. If you go with that lot of Half-Life and Dishonored RPGs, yeah, that's the thing as well. Yeah. I think we're in a position now these days that we can say that unless you focus on role playing, you're not making an RPG, or unless you're like really old school in terms of your design and you don't focus on role playing too much, then you can be considered an RPG because you're old school. But if you're a AAA, you need to make it focused on RPGs, on role playing game, on role playing, which means that there's no AAA developer making RPGs. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, they call it RPG on their page. Yeah, but it's not an RPG, though. Because it's not focused on that. So the thing about CDPR, though, is that the way The Witcher works is that it balances, I think, really well the aspect of you seeing a character being performed for you, as well as making choices for that character. It's something that not a whole lot of RPGs do. It's basically like Deus Ex, the original one. And not just the original one, any Deus Ex really does. And I think if you're going to consider Deus Ex an RPG, which I think you should, that allows for... It's basically the same type of RPG as The Witcher. Now, the problem is, that adds... Like, that sort of role-playing game is very easy, or it's not very easy, but rather it adds to the charisma of your character, of your main character, because what happens is you don't choose all of the dialogue options. You mostly choose broad strokes, and you choose where your character is going to go in the conversation, and so your character is saying lines that you didn't pick, and that's really good. That works really well. And now what they did with Cyberpunk is that they don't have that. Every single one of your dialogue lines is you choose that, and what happens is there's 2 dialogue lines to choose from, and that just feels like the dialogue options in StarCraft. Because in StarCraft you also have dialogue options. It's usually only 2, and it's all of the dialogue options, I think. But either way, the point is, I don't think, from what I've seen, Cyberpunk doesn't seem like much of an RPG. It just feels like Far Cry, you know? I miss the devs from the times of Mass Effect, Dragon Age, KOTOR. They're all spread out. They're doing their thing. Gator, I believe, is working at... I think he has his own company. He's the creator of Dragon Age. Mass Effect, I don't know who he is. I think it's somebody called Hudson. All I see nowadays is half-assed games, most of them quantity over quality. Yeah, that's the thing, really. Quantity over quality, that is a bad thing. Like, there are some games that have a lot of quantity, and they also have quality, and I think The Witcher 3 is one of those. Most of the side quests are really good. Fallout New Vegas is definitely one of those. But then the thing is, games like Mass Effect doesn't have quantity over quality. It's not a particularly long game, Mass Effect, the original one. Mass Effect 2 is a very long game, and I don't like that. But, for example, The Outer Worlds is a game that is not particularly long. It doesn't have much quantity, but it has quality, I feel. Although the DLC is very long. The DLC feels very long, but I think it's also because there's a lot of dialogue. Owlcat. Owlcat is just quantity. They don't even have the quality there. It's just they just go with quantity. I'm kidding though. They should not have as much in any of the things. They shouldn't have as many enemies. They shouldn't have as many dialogues. They shouldn't have as many. That game needs, well, Pathfinder Kingmaker needs some serious cutting. Because it's not a balanced game at all. The pacing is terrible. Obsidian in Exile, yeah. The bright side is that RPGs aren't costly, aren't that costly. They are really costly, though. They're not right in saying that. They're not costly. They're not necessarily costly in regards to, like. No, they're just really costly. If you want to have voice acting, it's tremendously expensive. The writing and the quest design and level design, all that, it's very, very expensive because it takes a long time to make an RPG. RPGs are the most expensive types of games. The only side that they don't necessarily have expense is the graphics, and you don't need to have necessarily as many graphical assets, but like you don't really need as many graphical assets in any game. RPGs just sort of get away with it. Outer Worlds is one of the quintessential modern RPGs, basically. From little I played so far, Cyberpunk is good, but I think CDPR stepped their quality a bit, at least on some aspects. It's below Witcher 3. From what I've seen, I'm talking from a design standpoint. Cyberpunk doesn't seem to be too interested in having you connect with the characters, which I feel is a missed opportunity because that's what they do well. I feel Ilex sequel would be awesome. Oh yeah, they're developing Ilex 2. They're gonna do Ilex 2 for sure. Ilex is also very much dependent on German funding of the gaming industry, so like they have their future sort of set up because the government pays. They also get part of the revenue, obviously, but the government pays. Y'all ever played Underrail? Absolutely, Underrail is a lot of fun. Although the expansion is also quantity over quality. It is so long. The expansion is so long. I had to comment on Elex. Yeah. The Elex is a acquired taste for sure. I like how long Pathfinder is. For me, it's a combination of Neverwinter Nights and an old school tabletop RPG and a city builder. Yeah, but the thing is, it's made for. Did you manage to finish it, Harry? Did you finish Pathfinder Kingmaker? I don't know if you told me that. I really want to try Underrail. Again, it looks pretty deep. It's not necessarily very deep. It's got a lot of options and a lot of quests, but it's not necessarily like it's not a Planescape Torment, you know. But it's not, deepness is not what it is. It's if you like exploration, it's really fun. Underrail is almost impossible without following a build guide. That is very true, Repskillian, and welcome to the stream, by the way. You will want to look up builds, because if you make your character bad in Underrail, you will suffer. There is a single tip. If you want to just have a guiding line for Underrail, there's a single tip I can give you. Min-max. And by that I mean don't spread your skills around. Don't spread your stats around. Choose 2 stats to max out and go with those. And just put the rest in another stat. And have like 3 stats. And your skills are the same. Don't fall for the trap of... don't fall for the trap of having like skills spread out like in Fallout. That's not what that system is about. You choose... I want strength, max strength out. I want agility, max agility out. I want constitution, max constitution. And maybe like instead of having 10, you have 8 for spreading out things a little bit better. Sure, go for it. But that is how you make a character. Because if you make a jack of all trades, you are gonna die. You are gonna die a lot. And I did a little bit of jack of all trades in my first Let's Play, and I died a lot. It is a very difficult game. It's not as difficult as Pathfinder Kingmaker though. You went for the secret ending. Harry is just a master of all games. He can finish Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's an unbelievable difficult game. No companions to haste with. 15 hours in Underrail, says Harry, and it's shit. You need to like the exploration. If you don't like the exploration, you're not going to enjoy that game. But 15 hours is more than enough for you to tell if the game is good for you or not. 222 hours on record for Pathfinder Kingmaker. And I heard Pathfinder Kingmaker sequel is even longer from what the dev said. I will never be playing any game from them again. I'm not even kidding. If they're making it even longer, their priorities of what the game is are so far apart from my own that it's like, what are you even doing? It's a shame as well, because a lot of people really enjoy me playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, and probably will like do a single video so I can rake in all the views and subscribers, and then betray everybody that joined me to see me play Pathfinder Kingmaker. Oh boy, yeah, but it's it left like the writing in particular was like the difficulty is one thing. You can make games that are difficult. I'm okay with it. Also because I'm bad, I'm okay with games that are difficult. But then the writing is so, it's a parallel of that. It's unrewarding. The writing is unrewarding, and it's not, and it's overly, it's like, it's amateurish. It's amateurish. A lot of the times, not all the time, most of the times, 80% is amateurish. And it doesn't, like, the writing being unrewarding, it's fine, whatever, it doesn't matter. The ending is bleh, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. As long as it's, as long as it's well delivered. But it's not, it's amateurish. It's like, I am fortunate enough to have played a lot of games that I can bring you examples. Look at the first Fallout. The first Fallout has rewarding writing. It's not particularly well written in regards to like the dialogue like the second to second dialogue when you're talking to characters and all that. It's not like nobody's gonna blow you away with lines that are just like, whoa, look at this dialogue, it's amazing. Nobody's gonna do that. But as a whole, the game is well paced. It's got dialogue that is interesting, got characters that are interesting, and it's rewarding. It's very rewarding. On the other hand, you know, you can make a game like that. It's not very verbose. It doesn't have enormous dialogues and all that sort of stuff. It's all about like efficiency. That's the opposite of Pathfinder. But the thing that Pathfinder does is it tries to have dialogue that it's very woo, like all the things, and it sounds amateurish because of that. But there's another game that I played that has the same problem, that has dialogue that tries to be woo and is very amateurish, but is rewarding. And that game is called Enderall. Enderall is a lot of fun, and it has a lot of problems with its writing, a lot of problems, but honestly, maybe I'm exaggerating. It has a few problems with its writing, especially towards the end of the game, and it's amateurish. But it's fun, it's rewarding, because it builds to something. You can tell the writers were going for something, and it's fun. But Pathfinder doesn't. It doesn't have anything. It's unbelievable. Are you excited for the Vampire Bloodlines 2? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I don't think it's happening though. I think they canceled the project. I'm pretty sure. They fired Brian Mitsoda and the art director. I don't remember what their name was. Yeah, but they just fired Brian Mitsoda, and as far as I know, they canceled the project. I like exploration if it's done right. It's not that hard. To finish Pathfinder, you need to know what things are important and what are not, and the secret ending is almost on a Morrigan level. I don't see the game pulling a Morrigan, honestly. Like, I didn't see a single... What is the best written part of Pathfinder Kingmaker? You know what? There's some random encounters that are very obvious. It was Chris Avallone who wrote them, and they were also edited not by him, by the way. It's like you're reading Chris Avallone, but you're also seeing the editing of somebody else. But yeah, there's some random encounters that are really obvious. They stand out so much that they're written by a different person. Because Chris Avallone wrote some things for Pathfinder Kingmaker. The best writing in the game is that vampire Inquisitor, her quest line, honestly, and Octavia's quest line. It wasn't that great, but I think it wasn't amazing, but I would say the Inquisitor's quest line and Octavia's quest line, but by that order. So the best is the Inquisitor's quest line. Octavia has some interesting dialogues. everything else is just... Wow, so much dialogue to not get anywhere. And the thing is, I know that style of writing. I see where they're going, what they're going for. And that's why I'm not saying that it was done by mistake. They know exactly what they're doing. Although, yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. I'm not saying I know better. I'm just saying I don't like that. I have very many reasons to not like that. Because if you've ever played or ever seen somebody play a game called 999, then you know what that sort of writing is, and it's like, wow. Seriously. And for the record, if you're confused, 999 is terribly written, and it's a bad game, and it should feel bad. I played Enderroll, I liked it, but I feel like a ripoff of the Reaper storyline in Mass Effect. It does. It has basically the same direction, and that's one of the reasons why the dialogue is bad. Well, not the dialogue, but the writing has some problems and feels amateurish. It's precisely because of that, because they misunderstand what the Reapers are. They also misunderstand. They play off tropes that are bad, and I don't like it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fun. I thought like it was a ripoff, but it's fun. There's a lot of bad things in the ending and all that. It's just whatever. I ranted so much on that Let's Play, but I had fun. That's what matters, right? Maybe when you're playing by yourself and you're not ranting and rambling about things, it doesn't provide as much fun. I admit that. But for me, I had fun. I hated the small fuck. Who the... Knock Knock? I didn't like Knock Knock. Knock Knock, the introduction is interesting. But Knock Knock is... it's a caricature. A lot of the dialogues are caricatures. It's just like... It's just a non-stop caricature. It's just making fun. The secret ending is almost impossible to get. Well, any ending is almost impossible to get because the game is impossible to beat. Even if I had 2 lines... Even I had to edit 2 lines in the Eggs editor to get it. My god. I just cheated my way through the last of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Octavia was good, Knock Knock was good, as well as being written by as goblins act in Pathfinder. Yeah, that's another problem that Pathfinder has. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Claytonen. Is the problem with Pathfinder goblins is that they feel like a children's tale. There's no depth to them. They're just goofy, bad creatures. And they're like, oh, they're the goblins. They're gonna be silly and bad. And it's just like, what is this? A children's tale? And you can see my reaction to that the first time goblins show up, and I treat them as I would in real life, as if they were real characters. And then I immediately realize, no. That's not what we're here for. These goblins are silly and bad. Yeah, it's not, I think the original Pathfinder, I think they changed that in the new edition of Pathfinder. They made the goblins more interesting. But in the original edition, I think the goblins were just there to be like the boogeyman that you kill. He was crazy in my save, one-shot everyone and found out a bug. Pillars of Eternity thought it was a little too long-winded. Sometimes less is more. Repskillion is saying, yeah, I think it's a little bit. I think it's definitely okay for people to have that opinion of Pathfinder Kingmaker. I think it's a little bit more obvious in certain aspects, in certain parts of the game, than in others. It's not everywhere that it's very long-winded, and I think that's the problem. That makes it like even the parts where it's not as long-winded feel like they're very long-winded. But Pathfinder Kingmaker is that times 100. It's not times 100, but easily 3 times as long-winded as Pillars of Eternity. Pathfinder Kingmaker is very, very long-winded. So long-winded. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it doesn't go anywhere. Pillars of Eternity delivers. It's like, it's just like, it delivers. It delivers the dialogue. You know, it's long-winded, but it's telling things. And you can see, if you see the last time I played the first Pillars of Eternity, I did it on Twitch here, and I just kept rambling about all the dialogue. I kept explaining, because I was trying to make it an interesting viewing experience, and I kept explaining the little bits, and there's so much stuff in there. There's so much stuff. It's night and day, the difference. But Pathfinder just doesn't have. It's just empty dialogue. It's just very long-winded. He was a P. Nyrissa was well written, had a good quest line. Nyrissa was not well written. Nyrissa was just... She doesn't go anywhere. Look at how the dialogue is written for her. She has a certain motivation, and you don't know the motivation, and her entire dialogue is written in a way that makes the player want to know her motivation. You know what I mean? So what I mean is, the writers looked at Nyrissa in Pathfinder Kingmaker, and they said, we need the player to want to know the motivation, want to know what Nyrissa is all about, right? And they wrote her character all around that, entirely all around that. And it's like, I get it already. I get it. You're gonna tell me what her motivations are. Tell me what her motivations are. But no, you're like, you spend the whole game, she's talking to you, and you know she's not gonna tell you what her motivations are. And she has enormous dialogues, and they don't get anywhere because she's a single note character. She's all about, you never really learn what she did. I mean, you do. There's like details, but the details don't matter. The motivations are absolutely. I think that she's a one-note character. Don't remember if you are into Souls-like from Software. Oh yeah, I am. I like Souls-like. Are you excited for Elden Ring? I am not, because it's going to be open world, and I'm pretty sure the delays are because they are realizing that open world is bad. Open world games are not as good as straight line games. Played on hard, but at some point, voiceover on Nyrissa in Pathfinder Kingmaker is the narrator for Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. She really does a good job. She's probably the best voice actor in the game, I would say. Octavia's pretty nice as well. No, I think Nyrissa is probably the best voice actress in the game. Played challenging first chapter. From what I saw, new Pathfinder Kingmaker is releasing next year. They're going for a darker tone on the story and introducing more interesting stuff with mythic paths. Yeah, they should have realized that what they need is less dialogue. Honestly, I'm not kidding there. Did you ever do any tabletop role-playing games? Yes, I did. I have a playlist on YouTube that you can see me do basically my first time. I'm playing other campaigns on D&D as well, but off camera. Pathfinder Kingmaker was very dissatisfying because the kingdom stuff didn't have any impact. Oh yeah, that you just got through the kingdom. It was for me, it was the most fun part of the game, was the kingdom stuff. That was the most fun, but it had no impact. It wasn't very particularly well done. It was still the most fun I had with the game was managing the kingdom. Like, you should have so much more stuff than you have in that game. You should be able to place houses. I mean, still, and if you didn't have any impact, that's fine, whatever. For me, it would be like a city builder and some fights every once in a while. But no, it's just fight, and then a lot of city building that doesn't really get you anywhere. You got those lines and direction with Nyrissa because you didn't follow a specific path. I don't think that's the case. Maybe she had a dialogue that was brilliant, but I'm pretty sure, I didn't see a single hint that I was missing anything. She has specific quests every chapter that you get depending on what you do. Yeah, I did a lot of quests for her. You need to do certain things, follow specific paths, and she tells you more and more. Yeah, I did quests for her. It's just like, she's not an interesting character. She feels like a side boss. She feels like a recurring character in a... She's like the main boss, and you're like... She doesn't matter. She's like a secondary character. And also she doesn't play a role. She's the main boss, and she doesn't matter for any other storyline. She's like, shows up every once in a while and tells you things. And she's not the main motivation for anything. That's actually the biggest problem I feel of Pathfinder Kingmaker, is that the entire time you play the game, you're doing things that are completely unrelated to the main quest. And when I say the main quest is, I mean what happens at the end of the game. It's like, now this happens, and now this happens, and now that happens, and there's no cohesion there's no mixing those things together. There's no through line between all the things that you do through the game, and they're not related to the end, which is insulting. Like, sometimes what games will do is they will do things that are completely unrelated, and then at the end you sort of find out that, it was all related after all. Nope, that's not what the game does. The game doesn't do any of that. I mean, they're tangentially related because there's bad things that are happening, but there's no like grand plan. There's nothing. There's just, you go to this place that is being attacked. You go to that place that has some monsters. You go to that place that has this person who wants to resurrect this fella, and then you go to that place where it has this person that wanted to resurrect this fella, and now he's undead. And it's like, just quest after quest after quest. None of them have anything to do with Nyrissa, and then Nyrissa is the end boss. And then the game has the gall to even pull another one, and it's not the end boss, this is the real end boss. And I'm like, who the heck is this person? And then this person is like, oh, I'm the master of the game. I'm sort of spoiling it for you, but don't worry, it's not I'm just warning you, not really spoiling you. In tabletop games, she's the end boss of Adventure Path, but the game devs made the Lantern King up and then made him the end boss. Yeah, that was dumb as hell. Nyrisa was dumb as hell. The Lantern King is double dumb as hell. I watched the Let's Play. You missed a lot of things. To get her secret ending, you need a guide that... Yeah, that's just bad game design. That's inexcusable. Will you replay Disco Elysium? I will indeed. Well, with the voice acting. Yeah, I will replay with the voice acting. I just, I felt that the voice acting wasn't very good in Disco Elysium. There's some characters that are good, but the voice acting needs some serious work in terms of editing. So I will. The next time I play Disco Elysium, I'll do it on Twitch, so I can edit it a little bit better. The new areas, I will definitely be playing Disco Elysium though, but we'll see. We'll see when that happens. What do you think of Disco Elysium writing? Disco Elysium writing is first off, like, the best, most amazing example of showing that you don't need to be a native speaker, a native English speaker, to write amazing RPG dialogue. Like, I rag on the writing. I specifically ragged on the writing of I played before Disco Elysium. I was playing another game that wasn't written by. Before I played Disco Elysium, what was the game? I was playing another game that was written by non-native speakers, and that just kept having problems left and right. And I don't know. Either way, the point is, you don't need to have everything be exquisitely written without typos or without weird turns of phrases, because the writing is amazing and the design is amazing, and I really like the fact that it doesn't have any combat, which is, like, I've been saying for decades that RPGs don't need combat to be RPGs, and then Disco Elysium comes out, and yeah, one of the best written games. Absolutely. I think there's a lot of problems with it. Like, if you really want to get to the nitty-gritty, I think the dialogue should be a little bit more broken up. You should have a bit better pacing with the dialogues, because it feels like you're going into a hole whenever you're getting into a dialogue. It's like, boom, let's go into this character, and then you have dialogues for days. And it also feels very much like they're just some characters more than others. They're just there to tell you things rather than you actually interacting with them. Not all characters, but some of them do that. It's like especially the characters on the west coast of the river. They feel very much like that. It's just fine. It's totally fine to have that. It's just, I don't know. RPGs have the chance of you engaging with characters in a more personal level, and it just feels like you're just hearing their story. So that's one problem that I have with the writing. That's very common in RPGs, though. The other problem, and I think the major problem, is that there's not necessarily a very heavy presence by Kim Kitsuragi. And I feel they could have done Kim. They could have made Kim a little bit more of the anchor point of the game. And by that, what I mean is, for you to know what the themes are of the game, you need to be very introspective and insightful when you're playing the game. When you're playing Disco Elysium, you need to be able to tell, oh, look at what the game is doing. The storyline is going this way. There's characters talking about this and talking about that. And definitely it's a game where the quest itself, the main quest, is sort of secondary to those themes. And I think Kim could have done some insightful comments every once in a while. And Kim does do some insightful comments every once in a while in it, but it's very far between, and I wish Kim had a bigger presence, basically. I wish Kim just talked more, and maybe during dialogues and stuff. It would be better, I think. I think, actually, that probably would fix. Just add Kim's lines every once in a while, where he just points out some things. Because you are left alone when you're playing Disco Elysium. You're left alone in trying to figure out what the subtext is, and it's all there. The subtext is all there. There's metaphor. There's commentary, like caricature and satire, and that is harder for Kim to point out. But especially on the metaphor, I think Kim could have been a tool that they used a little bit more. The main character is funny AF, especially trying to get a reaction out of NPCs for doing stupid shit. Yeah. So it's a mess, tries to be pretentious, just throws in pop culture. Oh yeah, Harry is very, very upset about the pop culture references in Disco Elysium. I just don't know anything. They all went past my head, right over my head. Would love to see reviews for games on your YouTube. I think you have fair points. Yeah, I considered doing reviews in the past, but it's I don't know. I've done reviews in the past, just not video reviews. I've done written reviews. That's how I got myself into not into gaming. I was gaming before, but yeah. It's just I know how to do them. I just it's complicated. Doing reviews is very complicated. So, what are we choosing? Who are we leveling up? I don't even know who we're leveling up. This is bad news. Cancel. Okay, it lied. Sounds good. Powers. Ooh, this is good. Okay, so what are we doing? Force Scream. Force Push. We don't have any higher level ones. This is all light side. So we got the Burst of Speed, which is interesting still. But I want to leave that to the very last. Force Deflection. I don't need that. I don't think I need that. Probably I do. Stun, that's light side. We have Slow. Slow is interesting. We have Fear. Fear is probably more interesting. And we have the Throw Lightsaber. It's not going to happen in a while. Let's go with Force Scream. This power creates a wave of sound that does 3d6 points of sonic damage and reduces attributes by 2 points to all enemies within 10 meters in front of the attacking character for 30 seconds. And a successful will save versus DC 10 modifies or reduces the damage by half and negates the attribute penalties, which is perfectly fine because the attribute penalties are just basically -1 point, effectively, because it's -2. So you get -1 over here. And that's it for the level up. And we're going through a tunnel.
Look, not like I care or anything, but
I can't get healed.
Check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
She seems to... I don't know. I think I had this dialogue and I'm choosing other things. Never played Siberia games. I didn't either. I could get healed, but do you think it's worth it? Because it's just gonna be... I don't need a heal. I can just wait. You know? For off combat, it's fine. I have used some healing kits, but very rarely. And I got I have first aid, so it's fine. I'll go check on her then. So he's not gonna say anything new. We got the galaxy map over here, and of course, we're back on the Ebonhawk. The T3 M4 is going around. We got the security system. Wait, this is cameras. Cool. Well, that's us. The T3's M4 is going around. I think. Nobody in medical bay. Port dormitory. She's just hanging out. Wait a minute. What? How do we have the robot here? I assume that's HK-47 from the first game, because I think that's what we saw come out of this. Right? This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered in Paragus. Its core power still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. And I can't diagnose the robot because I'm bad at repair. Oh, hi! It looks as if the droid is missing 4 critical components. Its droid processor, a replacement droid chassis, the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis, and its vocabulator. Take the vocabulator and insert it into the core. You have installed the droid's vocabulator. Well, I did something then. because we got the vocabulary before, from the HK unit that we killed. So it's gonna say the same things, it's gonna talk the same way. And that's why I was confused about if the unit that we killed was HK-47 or not, but yeah. It's good to be back here in the Ebon Hawk. It feels a little bit bigger. It feels like they made our characters a little bit smaller. And we got a workbench over here. And of course we have Kreia. Let's let them have the inventory that they have. I was gonna remove Kreia's inventory. Oh, look at that scaffolding on that engine, because the engine is bust. It's still working though, so I mean the ship itself. Nobody around here. This is where in the first game, this particular hold is where in the first game Let's save the game. I don't want to destroy whatever's in there. It might be impossible. It isn't. So we broke an item. We're never going to be able to open this anyway. But yeah, in the first game, we're never going to be able to, because when we're inside, we never control anybody else. In the first game, that hold gets a passenger. And Kreia is over here. Gets a passenger, gets some animals every once in a while. Kreia.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
You want to become famous? Do you want to become famous? Don't give them money. 1 and 2 and the third. Vampire Masquerade is a great example of using pop culture. And hard-boiled in a good way. Does anybody else play Monster Hunter? I do not. Are these bots here? I'm constantly banning them on... Oh yeah, these bots just show up every once in a while. I don't have any mods, so they don't get banned. Don't click on those things, by the way. I think it's pretty obvious. And also, if you have a Twitch channel, don't pay them anything, because you will lose your Twitch channel and your money. Because, you know, that's just how it works. Your hand, is there anything I can do?
This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
If I felt the loss of your hand, what would have happened if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? I felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that.
See you later, Salus. Thank you for coming up. Quicker? Would it have killed me?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Then we'll work together and try to be careful until we can fix this.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
How could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses a Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Oh. That's bad if I'm using the Force body.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Yeah, tell me about it. So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
Is there any place where we can retreat to?
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Enough for what?
Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
And if we find no trace of Jedi teachings on Telos to help us?
Then I am left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
This is a lot to take in at once. I need to reflect on this.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
I'll crack his skull into the bulkhead if he tries.
Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first and his allies next.
Light side gained.
If I were you, I would see to that fool in the cockpit.
I had other questions for you.
Ask, and I will answer.
So what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought.
Did I ask this
before? They will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
I need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
There was another Jedi Civil War?
Yes. The Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind.
It's not called a civil war because they're not a country, but whatever.
The Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the...
Oh yeah, we learned about this in the first game.
But in their hearts, they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
But these Sith seem different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
The Sith on Paragus knew some Force techniques, but they were extremely weak.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
There were other questions I wish to ask you.
Ask, and I will answer.
When we were on Paragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
It was like a whisper at the edge of hearing.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Console did was not as permanent as they thought.
Welcome to the stream, K10, by the way.
Cut one off from the Force.
Wait, the Jedi did this to me?
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own and exiled them as they did you.
If the Jedi were not already gone and dead, I would end their lives for doing this to me.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
But you said it's possible. How?
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not...
Oh yeah, that's very
then
natural.
other Jedi must train you.
It happens to me a lot as well.
Undo the damage they have done.
I will honor whatever training you wish to give me.
Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force.
2005 is when this game came out.
Sing within you as it once did.
I would welcome whatever aid you offer.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
Okay, I have more questions. Can you tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
Tell me about the Mandalorian Wars.
It is a tale you already know well. Almost a decade ago,
That's very
the
true.
Mandalorians began preying on the Republic,
That's very true.
bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
Yeah, but the Jedi Council didn't help. Only a few of the Jedi Knights did.
Indeed, the Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
And Revan and Malak refused to wait.
2 Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
The Mandalorians fought savagely to the end.
Yet Revan triumphed. But you know this, for you were there at Malachor 5, when the Mandalorians were crushed beneath Revan's might.
Many Jedi died at Malachor 5. And the conflict split the Jedi Order.
You speak the truth. The war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated at Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle. And so it was that Malak, Revan, and the Jedi that followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian Crusade. But you know this.
I don't know if I'm Revan. I don't know if I'm Revan. What I'm wondering as well is something that I'm not familiar enough with the setting to know. Were the Sith created? I mean, I know we had old Sith. But were the Sith created, like these new Sith, were they created in Knights of the Old Republic too? You know, before what happened. I'm gonna say this one, and if I could, I would have followed them.
If you had followed them, then you would have learned the lesson of a follower. Perhaps it was fortunate you did not. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
Formed thousands of years before the Clone Wars, the Sith were the ancient enemies of the Jedi Order. Established by a rogue Jedi during the 100-Year Darkness, the Sith sought further knowledge and power through learning the dark side of the Force. Eventually, this Jedi was able to amass a sizable following, all of whom adhered to his new philosophy that embraced the dark side. The schism in the Jedi Order this schism led to a civil war where the Jedi and the newly formed Sith Order, once brothers and sisters in the Force, fought against one another for power. What I'm wondering is if that what you just described is what happens right before the first Knights of the Old Republic. Because, you know, Malak and Revan basically were Sith, and they fell to the dark side. And that was the Jedi Civil War.
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
How were Malak and the Sith defeated?
As all Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
But what happened to Revan?
No one knows, certainly not I.
It's
Korriban
us!
Lies in
It's
ruins.
gotta be us.
Revan is gone, and the blade of war he promised to stab into the heart of the galaxy has withdrawn. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
So Revan saved the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
Malak and Revan should have crushed the Republic.
Perhaps. It is sometimes difficult to find the truth in the Jedi Civil War. Was it the Republic?
I think if we find him in the first
If it was
KOTOR.
Revan, then the Republic was never truly tested.
So what does it matter?
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is
Petskade, welcome to the stream.
It labors for breath and has for centuries.
I keep mispronouncing
The
it.
Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
The Republic has avoided its fate too long. Let them burn.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and...
I'm gonna have to stop the streaming a little bit, though.
Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees.
Oh, that's
it is
right.
A great
You asked me to
burden for
say
any
Petke.
civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
This threat is directed at me? No, because I'm a last Jedi.
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground. And
I don't know how long this dialogue is going to go for.
The Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
Okay, so that's going to be good. I think I've heard enough. No, I need to reflect.
I would see to that fool in...
Yeah. Net dark side shift, that sounds good. Influence gained with Kreia, that sounds good as well. We don't need to have that over here, so we're just gonna make stream 3 over here, and that is gonna be that for tonight, because I am about to go play. I think I'm about to go play some me check. Some Among Us. And if you want to go to Keith Ballard's channel, you'll be able to see the stream, because I'm playing with him. So that's on YouTube, though. So that's gonna be that for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, Petke. Sorry that you joined so late. I have 1 minute to go. So see you later. Bye bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.